Tito, congratulations on the win. Obviously, it's been a long road for you. Were there any times when you found yourself doubting yourself and your ability to get back to this level?
Well, probably about 3.5 months ago, it was really hard for me to get into my gym and train, let alone just train. When negativity brings you down, you got to find something to uplift you and make you stronger to get past those downfalls in life. I went in for 5 years, a lot of personal stuff I've gone through at home. I have a great trainer, Jason Perillo, Mike Giovanni, Ricardo Brew have supported me. There was 4 guys I trained with, and 3 of those guys I just said the names, that pushed me during camp, and each week got better and better and better and better. All the people who follow me on Twitter that say, Tito, you can do this, you can do this. I was doing it to prevail. I wasn't doing it to prove anybody wrong. I was doing it to prove everybody right. And that's what I did tonight.
Tito, if I can ask you, did it make it any sweeter not only to get the victory and save your job, but to A, do what you said you were going to do, and then B, kind of with the submission, you dominated a guy that was, fighting for the right to fight for the title earlier this year.
Well, you got to understand I'm healthy now. There's no more excuses. I've really put my time to this camp. I've gone through 2 major surgeries that have been my downfall through the last 6 years. And I've been trying to do as much work as I possibly can to get the win. And I came up short 4 times, 5 times in a row. Split decisions, draws, decision. But I've stayed competitive against the top guys in the world. And I think Ryan kind of did respect me. For one camp, I've let my hands go. I got to thank Dana for giving me the opportunity to fight someone like Ryan. Joe Silva, same thing. And Lorenzo for giving us opportunity as a fighter to get in there and compete. I have the hunger to be at the top again. I did what Johnny Bones couldn't do, and that was finish Ryan Bader in the first round, and I did that. I'm healthy. I feel good. My mind's in a good place right now. Family's good. Everything's good around me. Now I just need to uplift myself and continue doing what I'm doing.
You mentioned that it's been 5 years since you sat out there and talked after a win. How long has it felt? Has it felt every day? Have you felt every day with those 5 years? I mean, has it felt like a long time since you've had your hand raised?
One fight I felt like I ripped off, but hey, that's behind me now. I don't care. It is what it is. But it does eat at you. You gotta have something to motivate you. You gotta have something to uplift your spirits and feel that win. When you have confidence behind you, you're unstoppable. And you look at Johnny Bones Jones, he's unstoppable because his confidence is through the roof. And you got to build those things. Of course, I haven't had easy fights to try to get those wins and get that confidence up, but I've been challenged. I've been challenged by Dana, I've been challenged by Lorenzo and Joe Silva to show the great fighter I truly am. And I think God gave me a gift. I think there's an angel on my shoulder tonight. But I worked hard. My training partners, my coaches, they pushed me hard. When I was saying I couldn't go that 6th round, they were like, bullshit, you got to push yourself. And physically, I'm able to do it now, thanks to Dr. William Smith out of here in Las Vegas who did the surgeries on me. The surgeries I've gone through, athletes don't come back. They're done. Not me. I have too much drive. I have too much to live in this life, and I'm going to live this life to the fullest. And tonight, it starts.
Can you just kind of talk about the fight, especially the series, the right to the finish, the right hand, and just talk what was going through your mind through that ordeal?
I had an out-of-body experience. I just kind of was watching myself do it. Everything was in slow-mo. It was kind of like in the Matrix. It was weird. It was really weird. For the first time, everything was super slow. He was punching. It was like block. I was like, oh, that was it. It was weird. He kicked and it was like, oh, that was it. And Jason Perillo, my boxing coach, we were working so much, and he's a small, he's like 140, but he's super fast. And I was getting used to his speed, so when I got in front of Vader, it was just like a big, slow guy in front of me. And it changed everything. Like I say, everything got slowed down, and I hit him with a shot, and I watched his knees buckle, and I was like, ooh, I got him hurt. Ground and pound, and Ricardo Brew, my jiu-jitsu coach, we worked a lot in the guillotine prior. He shot in the shot, and a lot of wrestlers make the mistake of leaving their neck out hanging out long, and he did, and I sunk the guillotine. All I thought in my mind was get my elbow down to the mat. Put my elbow to the mat, and I just squeezed, and I felt him pull his head out, and instead of pulling out away from it, I just crunched into it, and he tapped, and I didn't want to let go because I wasn't sure what was going on, because like I say, I had a out-of-body experience. I didn't really know how to react. I was like, I'm not letting go until the referee rips me off. And it went. I don't mean to hold on to the submission more than it was supposed to, but I wasn't letting go. I wanted to win. I'm like an animal out there. Did I look like an animal?